कॉन्सेप्ट्स पढ़ाएंगे, सबको सिखाएंगे। कैंपेन इज़ वेरी बेनिफिशियल इनिशिएटिव बाय आई एग्जाम बी। इसमें आपके सारे कंसेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी पर फोकस किया गया है। वाई कंसेप्ट्स आर सो इम्पॉर्टेंट when you are preparing for any competitive examination, then you have to have conceptual clarity because the questions that are asked are of tricky in nature. So अगर आपका concept clear है तो आप उन question से trick नहीं होंगे और marks lose नहीं करेंगे. This is the simple logic behind it. So please take benefit of these campaigns. आज के इस वीडियो में मैं आप लोगों से criminal misappropriation of property versus criminal breach of trust के बारे में डिस्कस करने वाली हूँ. That is a very good topic. डिफरेंस बिटवीन बोथ इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, जहां पर कंसेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी की जरूरत है. फ्रॉम द इंडियन पीनल कोड दिस टॉपिक हैज बीन टेकन. So welcome to iExam. If you have any doubts or queries, you can write to us at hello@iexamb.com or else you can call on the number that is there on the screen. अगर आपको कोई टॉपिक्स पर रिक्वायरमेंट है कि हम वीडियो लेकर आएँ या आपको कोई डाउट्स हैं, कोई कंसेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी की ज़रूरत है, you can anytime write to us and also you can write in this comment section of the video. That will also do. We will surely try to help you out. Visit our website and check out all the courses that can help you out. So don't forget to subscribe to YouTube channel, press the bell icon. Criminal misappropriation of property is covered under section 403 of IPC. 403 Indian Penal Code का. इसमें से criminal misappropriation of property क्या है? One thing I would like to tell you all कि जब ऐसे कोई concepts हो जो confuse करते हैं, always start from the words that are used. Criminal breach of trust and criminal misappropriation of property. Now it is criminal in nature, ये तो दोनों में common है. And यहाँ पर difference क्या है ये हमें समझना होगा. The words that are used in the language hint you towards many things. And अगर आप ये logic समझ गए तो आप ये concepts कभी भूलोगे नहीं and you will not get confused. Now misappropriation of property basically means what? That you are misusing the property. सिंपल मीनिंग उसका हम ये पकड़ सकते हैं ना. अब हम सेक्शन को रीड करते हैं एंड देन अगेन वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट. Whoever dishonestly misappropriates or converts to his own use any movable property shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 2 years or with fine or with both. यानी कि पनिशमेंट से ज़्यादा अभी हम लोग कंसेप्ट पर फोकस कर रहे हैं. यहाँ पे पनिशमेंट तो 2 साल है, 2 साल तक है, या फाइन भी हो सकता है, डिपेंड्स अपॉन द gravity of the offense that has been committed. But what is the notable over here? That misappropriation should be dishonest in nature. That means the misuse or the conversion of the property should be dishonestly done with an intention which is not honest, which is not on the face, which is done illegally, and that should be only relating to movable property. This is one thing which you should remember. It is important कि criminal misappropriation of property सिर्फ और सिर्फ movable property के लिए होता है. That's why they have made it very specific by adding the word property here. Dishonestly misappropriates or converts to his own use. इन्होंने इस ऑफेंस को काफ़ी स्पेसिफिक रखा है यहाँ पे. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग द डिफरेंस? नाउ यू विल अंडरस्टैंड इट व्हेन वी डील विद क्रिमिनल ब्रीच ऑफ ट्रस्ट एज वेल. उसका एम्बिट काफ़ी ब्रॉड है than this particular section. This is as comparatively a narrow section. Remember that. It is just talking about one situation when movable property is there and the person is dishonestly misappropriating or converting that property to his own use. वहाँ पर ऐसा कोई specification नहीं है कि वो property उस इंसान को entrust की गई है, जो कि next offense में बहुत important element होगा. So remember that this offense requires only these ingredients and movable property ही है सिर्फ. ये हम लोग कई बार skip कर देते हैं पढ़ते वक्त and then we get confused if a question comes on it. Whereas criminal breach of trust, section 405 defines it. whoever being in any manner entrusted with the property, manner कोई भी हो, entrusting of property is very important, and the one who is committing the offense, who is the accused, should be entrusted with the property. This is a necessary condition for this section to be applicable. Remember that. उस section में 403 में ऐसा कोई requirement नहीं था. Or with the dominion over a property. Dominion means a similar kind of situation like a trust only. When you are having control of the property, authority of the property, somebody has entrusted you that. Dishonestly again misappropriates or converts to his own use. यानी कि यहाँ पर जो ये जो part है ये दोनों sections में same ही है. We can say that. First part. ये लेकिन यहाँ पर additional conditions भी है. In the previous section, we were just having dishonestly misappropriating, converting the property to his own use, and that should be a movable property. उसमें entrustment का कोई सवाल नहीं था, उसमें और कोई मार्ग या मोड्स नहीं थे जिससे क्रिमिनल ब्रीच ऑफ ट्रस्ट क्रिमिनल मिसअप्रोप्रिएशन हो सकता है. सो द एम्पिट वाज वेरी नैरोअर. Criminal breach of trust also involves one of the element of criminal misappropriation. Remember it like that. If you will understand the relation between both the sections, you will never get confused to understand the difference. Dishonestly misappropriating or converting to his own use that property. ऐसे दिया है यहाँ पर जो कि फर्स्ट एलिमेंट है. देन और dishonestly uses or disposes of that property in violation of any direction of law. यानी कि disposing the property is also involved in criminal breach of trust. A step ahead of misappropriation, we can say. He is completely disposing of the property in violation of a direction of law in whatever mode is there, which is not prescribed in the trust में भी. जैसा ट्रस्ट में कहा गया है उसके कंप्लीटली वायलेशन में अगर वो प्रॉपर्टी को डिस्पोज कर रहा है, दैट इज अगेन क्रिमिनल ब्रीच ऑफ ट्रस्ट. या फिर कोई लीगल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है जिसके वायलेशन में वो प्रॉपर्टी को डिस्पोज कर रहा है, एक्सप्रेस हो, इम्प्लाइड हो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, दैट डज नॉट मैटर. और एल्स ही इज टचिंग द डिस्चार्ज ऑफ द ट्रस्ट एंड सफरिंग एनी अदर पर्सन टू डू दैट पर्टिकुलर ट्रांजैक्शन. Then he is committing a criminal breach of trust because he is doing something from his own mind. He is not having the authority to do that. He is having authority, he is having trust. Trusted authority is there only with respect to a particular direction of law which he has to follow. If he is doing something contrary to that, then that is criminal breach of trust. So can you see this is a very broad ambit section. Many aspects are covered in this particular section. So basically the difference between criminal misappropriation of property and criminal breach of trust can be concluded first as the provisions. No doubt you have to remember the sections here. Next, possession. Initial possession in case of criminal misappropriation of property is not there. The person is innocent. He is not having any initial possession in that case. It can be acquired in any natural way and casual relationship हो सकता है. Whereas criminal breach of trust is having entrustment specifically made by the owner of the property to the trustee who is actually the accused. Then the relationship can be no contractual relationship is there in case of criminal misappropriation of property, whereas criminal breach of trust में contractual relationship must है. This is a must thing. And the nature of property movable only in case of misappropriation, whereas in criminal breach of trust there was nothing such specified. So it is interpreted that movable ho, immovable ho, any kind of property can be applied in section 405 criminal breach of trust के लिए, but misappropriation के लिए there is only movable property. So these are the sum of points of difference which I would suggest. आप इस PPT को भी डाउनलोड करके रख सकते हैं for your future reference. अगर आपको कभी भी डाउट आए you can refer it, and CPSS की प्लेलिस्ट में भी आप जाकर इस वीडियो को कभी भी एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. Okay. So one thing you have to note that criminal breach of trust can include criminal misappropriation, but criminal misappropriation cannot include criminal breach of trust. The converse will not be true of that. Don't forget to take the quiz that is there along with all these CPSS videos. It is always beneficial to have a short quiz after the video. So don't forget to take it. This is the link that I have shared over here. You can take it directly from here. कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ाएंगे, सबको सिखाएंगे. कैंपेन का प्लीज बेनिफिट उठाइए एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल. प्रिपेयर 50% फास्टर विद iExamB. थैंक यू. है।